Previously on Not Another Hardcore series, we are going to be building up some of the best starter farms in Minecraft. Now, finally, the food farm is finished. And now with that, it's fully completed. But now in today's video, my goal today is to continue to make this world completely OP by building up a gigantic creeper with a bunch of little creepers on the inside though. And by that, I mean, I'm going to build a super OP creeper farm and make it look beautiful. And if you guys want to enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army. Which, if I'm going to be building up this creeper farm, one thing I do want to do is build it on this island, perhaps, because I want it to be Creeper Island, you know, have a little theme over here. Maybe let the creepers run around open range, you know, which it's not too far away from home, so we should be fine. Maybe it'll run, maybe it's make-believe. One thing I hate is when farms are too far away and then they don't get to run unless you're close by, and then I gotta AFK. Then again, if you have them all too close together, then it starts lagging. I've been there several times. Regardless, for this creeper farm, one of the most important things that I'm gonna need a lot of, unfortunately, is stone. Cobblestone, stone brick, just a lot of rocks. Don't matter, because this is gonna be a tall creeper. Oh man. Okay, yeah, this is gonna take way too long. I'm tired of mining stone like this. I need a beacon. Like, I really need one. Which, if I'm gonna make one, the likely one to get would... Ow. The likely one to make would be iron, because we do got an iron farm, but I kind of did use all of our iron building that up and then making an accidental excess amount of pistons. So what I'm gonna do is hopefully find a cave I can be able to mine up tons of iron while the iron farm's also going. So I'd like to make a full-size beacon, get that haste too. We must go deeper. Maybe not. It's a dead end. Okay, we go back. And now we shall get to mining tons of iron in a 3, a 2. All right, and with all that mining out of excuse me, with all that mining out of the way though, we should have plenty of iron. So I'm gonna drop all this into the auto smelter. I just got to think about where I want to build this thing, because I was thinking about putting it in the base, but at the same time, I don't know if that'll really look good. So I was like, oh snap, bro, I can put it right here. Oh my gosh, this isn't centered to this square. All right, that's a future problem. This is gonna be a storage space later. Maybe next episode. Maybe I just spoiled that. Maybe it's make-believe. I don't know. That's the second time I made that joke this video. Anyways, I'm just gonna put the beacon on top of the hill house, and pretty much the only other thing that I'm gonna need to be able to make this beacon is to pretty much just go get a bunch of wither skulls and then defeat the wither boss. However, I'm not doing that without looting, because when you try to get those wither skulls without looting, it's pain. But this isn't going too well. Oh, never mind. I lied. Look at that. Wow. Crispy. With sharpness too? That's what I'm talking about. Now let's slay a bunch of wither. Except I'm running low on fireworks. Hold on. This is why I'm making this thing. And now this also shouldn't take very long, since our fortress is also inside of a soul sand valley, which means we do have increased spawn rates. However, we know how it goes when you're after those wither skulls. I feel like it's usually the last one. The last one always just takes forever just to get the first. After you get that first one, it feels good. Where are all the withers at? Oh, that's not a wither. Hello, good sir. Let me finish my... Oh my gosh. Use you. All right. Wither slaying time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, wait, we got our first one on 17. Our first wither skull. Now, hopefully it won't take much longer.
Day 2.
And now, finally, after another dozen withers or so and a lot of swords, we got all the skulls that we're going to need. All I need now is, well, tiny bit of this, and then now all we need to do is go slay the wither boss so that I can be able to get my nether star in the end, of course, because we're gonna cheese it and make it as easy as possible by simply just spawning him down here underneath the end portal and just let him cram to death. Sorry, brother. There's another day at work. There we go. Now that we got our nether star, that means that now we could finally craft up our bacon. Hopefully most of this iron will be done. Okay, yeah, it hasn't really been cooking. We'll be back after this short break. Did you guys know that I'm partnered by G Fuel? Yes, the one and only G Fuel, the delicious and best energy drink in the game, period. No sugar. It's delicious. It's clean energy. It's made of vitamins, and it's also 20 to 30% off off with code PaulGG at checkout. By the way, just saying, you know, get them sales up, guys. You know, maybe we get a flavor, maybe we get a cup, you know, maybe there's something already in the works. I don't know. And now at long last, we could finally set up our bacon. And when you think about it, you know, Minecraft, it's just one really long side quest, you know? Like I went on the side quest just to be able to build a beacon, but then I could be able to get stone faster to be able to then build up a farm. This is the life we live as Minecrafters. Also, this is the most jank way I've ever built a beacon in my life. Look away, I'm sorry. This is just so weird. But now finally, at long last, we could get to mining a ton of does not feel right. Literally just realized I got efficiency 4 and not 5, and that completely defeats the purpose of why I went off and got the beacon and everything. Like 99%. Yeah, maybe that'll work. Say certain that I don't have any efficiencies, but yeah, that won't work. I need a book, and I just gotta hope for efficiency. And there's another one, so we should be good. I believe if I combine these books, that's not gonna work. I could combine these two to make efficiency 3 on my almost broken pickaxe, and I could combine this efficiency 3 with this one to make another efficiency 4, which then, if I'm correct, I can make efficiency 5. What a really roundabout way of doing that. Also, I healed my pickaxe. And now it's time to mine. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good. All right, now that should be plenty of stone for this project. The only other things that we need today to be able to actually finally start constructing this creeper is, well, a lot of snow, oddly enough. That's for the farm portion. Now, hopefully I don't sink into any of this. Oh, there it goes. Already sinking. I need, oh, and we're going deeper. I just need regular snow. That's not too much to ask for. Here we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Some actual snow. And now we should be in the clear on all the snow. Well, actually, I don't even remember how much I need. I just know it's a lot. Now, the last thing on the grocery list is I need pumpkins. Lots of pumpkins, which we are in the hill country of Minecraft. So usually there is a lot out here. However, I'm not seeing any. Please, Minecraft. Ah, pumpkins. Now, in reality, I probably should just like, you know, plant some seeds and then get a bunch of these. However, I just, you know, like exploring, living life, and punching sheep. Hey guys, I'm gonna borrow these. Kind of need them for a couple snowman projects. I hope you don't mind. Let's say it's for all the collateral damage that you guys cause on a daily basis. Oops, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, dude, chill, boys, chills. This is a no totem run, guys. Relax. Jeez. And now we should finally be good on pumpkins. Now it's time to finally construct up our giant creeper with our creeper farm inside of the creeper. First, I need to flatten down this little area because this is going to be pretty big, to say the least. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. My sand island is falling apart. How could you do this to me? There we go. Now, Creeper Island should be big enough and flat enough for us to start construction. Now, in the past, if you've watched my videos for a while, you'd know I have actually built this farm before. And quite frankly, I think it's just... Can I not have invisible blocks, please? Okay, I guess we're rolling with it. Anyways, as I was saying, I do think it quite literally is the best creeper farm right now. And for that, I must have the best in this world. It is the only way. And so I'm pretty much just building this thing off of memory. I hope I don't mess it up. Either way, I'll have a tutorial link down below for the actual instructions on this thing. Wait a minute, something's already not lining up here. Wait. Hold up. I figured it out. I need a block right there. And then now I can be able to finish this off. And essentially this portion of the farm is going to be filled up with water so that it pushes all the creepers down into this hole and into the collection system, which is just hoppers and chests. I got to make sure that I place down a bunch of gates over the hole, pop all of them open, and then essentially just dump some water right here and a whole lot more water. There we go. So it should look a little something like this. So all the creepers will splash and get pushed. And then I got to build up the walls of the little swimming pool. Then I got to build another little fancy square around the... so focused. Anyways, as I was saying, then I got to place down a bunch of slabs around this. And then now that I think about it, I need a lot of beds. And I skipped that part of the gathering phase. Hold on. It's time to give some haircuts. I need to build an auto sheepinator. I'll never have to give another haircut a day in my life. Oh, who needs to give haircuts when you got all this wool over here? Boys, I'm back for a little borrowing session. Hold on. Okay, stop bullying me. Like, I get it. You don't like me. I stink. All right. I get it. And now we have everything that we're gonna need. So now all I gotta do is place down a bed right there, place down some fences around it, a couple of temporary blocks, and then essentially just make a bunch of snowmen. 16 snowmen to be exact. And with all of our snowmen in place, there we go. Now we got to do a little bit of spawn proofing with some buttons around here and put a bunch of trapdoors. Then the last thing that we need to do is just build out 11 blocks in every direction away from the farm. There we go. And now that we got our outline, all we need to do is essentially fill it in. Then now that we got our gigantic platform all filled in all the way out, all the way around, all I need to do is essentially just a bit of spawn proofing, placing down some slabs 2 blocks apart. And now with all the spawn proofing pretty much out of the way, and we're guaranteed to not have any spoders in this thing, all I need to do is essentially just build a wall all the way around this thing. Then also got to make this wall 2 blocks tall. And now for the final step of this farm, all I need to do is place down a bazillion trapdoors and create essentially a roof on it. You guys pitter patter a little quieter. It's honestly freaking me out. Something about the way it sounds. Footsteps. There we have it. Now we got all the trapdoors all set up. So now essentially this thing is basically completed. All I need to do is slap a layer of cobblestone on top of this. But again, you know, we are building up a creeper, and creepers are tall, which means we need more than just one layer. Like for example, layer number 2, layer 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Now that should be good enough. I mean, I could in reality, yes, build it up even more. However, 1, I'm lazy. 2, honestly, this thing's as OP as it's gonna get. I mean, there kind of is a spawn cap, I believe. And so it's like when you factor in all the caves underneath and then all the creepers that are spawning, let's be honest, am I really gonna get more? Besides, I want to get to the decorating part. And since, like I said, this thing should be good enough. I mean, be honest, if you guys know a better creeper farm, let me know, because then I will literally blow this thing up with all the gunpowder that we get from it. Like I said, on to the fun part. Now it is time to decorate this thing and turn it into a creeper, which is really hard to envision right now. Trust the process. And now the obvious thing for decorating this thing is probably to use concrete, right? I need to look at a creeper. I do think concrete would probably end up being the best, because I could do lime green concrete and then also just like regular dark concrete. Ooh, but then again, we do have wool. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of wool. You know what? Honestly, I could just use both. I could use concrete and wool. So I need to cut a lot of sheepers and also get a ton of gravel in the nether. And also get a bunch of cacti for green dye. Ooh, and then we also got ourselves a jungle biome. Finally, I can get some scaffoldings. I haven't yet. Wait, is that even a jungle biome? It's, well, I mean, there's a bamboo, so I guess this counts. I want to make scaffolding so bad. Building things in Minecraft without it is pain. And then now I could finally start working on crafting up all of this concrete. Then all I need to do is turn all this concrete powder into actual concrete, which I could pretty much do in the cobblestone generator. All I need to do is place down blocks and then mine them down, right? This feels right, I think, because I could just build its own standalone machine, which would just basically be the same thing, but all I got to do is get rid of the lava on top. I might as well just use the cobblestone one. And now, yes, I know I could just dump the water after I build it. Creepers are pretty square anyways. It's just that I want some parts to be powder and I want some parts to not be powder. And again, I could just break the parts that I don't want to be powder and leave the parts I do. You know what? We're doing that. Finally, at long last, it is time to build a gargantuan creeper. Now, I'm still not entirely certain how I'm building this. I'm gonna start off by doing an outline real quick and see how that goes. Gotta start off by doing a little bit of black for his toe beans. There we go. Now I'm thinking that should be good enough on both sides for his little toes. Probably do it about 3 blocks tall, and then we'll transition it to green. So basically now all I need to do is the outline for the creeper himself, which the primary color of this creeper is definitely going to be the lime green over the regular green. So I'm gonna just basically create the outline of lime green. Okay, so as I'm doing this outline and, like, you know, shaping out the feet and everything, and I got the toe beans all set up, trying to make it as centered as possible, you know, make everything all even, I realized I built the farm just like a little too low. Because it's like this entire bottom row, the entire bottom row is going to be sticking out, and it's just going to look terrible. I mean, I could just cover it with more green. No, that's just going to be really ugly. I might have to get rid of the bottom row, but I'll do that after we build the creeper, and then we'll know for sure how much is actually sticking out. But it's painful to think about having to get rid of this bottom row, because building these things is kind of tedious. Because now the only way that I can really fix this is by building the creeper's torso here instead of 1 block higher than the feet, which this might look stupid. And finally, we have the entire outline all set up and prepped and ready. I think the shape looks pretty good, looks pretty accurate. I do like the shape of the head. I like that creepers just have this like big fat head on these like skinny bodies. The feet are a little small, just a little. What I might do is dig it down into the water, and then it'll kind of look like he's a part of the land probably. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. But now it's officially time to fill the entire creeper in, and then we'll figure out afterwards if we gotta chop off this bottom layer. But I think we're good because I created that line. I think it'll be fine. You know what? I'm gonna make sure it's fine. But now let's begin filling this in. And now finally, after many of concrete later, we have our gigantic creeper. And honestly, I hate to say it, he's kind of cuter than he is, you know, like scary creeper. I feel like it turned out to have like baby face for some reason. Just looking at it. Oh my gosh, this is just one of those builds, man. This is just one of those builds that it's like so close to being like exactly what I wanted it to look like, but not quite there. You know, it's just close enough. Now, the only thing really left that I want to do is essentially just do a little bit of decoration on it. Like, you know, adding a bunch of different flavors of green or white wool and stuff like creepers do. Just look at that face. That face needs to be decorated. There we go. Now that looks a little I'm not really good at doing like pixel art and stuff. Maybe I just make him solid green again. But either way, the AFK zone of this farm is also the mouth, by the way, which is kind of the coolest part about this, I'll be honest, making the mouth a little bit three-dimensional so that when I'm AFKing for gunpowder, I can just sit up here and do nothing. However, the most important part, the farm itself. Hey, no spilling gunpowder. It's pretty functional, to say the least. I'm glad I didn't sacrifice this bottom layer also, because I think it just would have cut down on the production. And the production is the most important thing, making a really OP farm even more OP. And that's gonna be it for this video though, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army, and I will see you guys in the next one.